Hello, my name is Scribbs, and today I'm gonna talk about the most horrible thing that I have had to confront these last couple of months. And that's voice training. Now, having to relearn your voice is something that a lot of people have needed help with in terms of health since pretty much forever, but especially transgender people have been struggling with this a lot because, in case this is the very first video where you see a transgender person, in which case, congratulations, but transgender people have a lot of different options in terms of transitioning their body so they feel more comfortable in their own skin. You can take medicine in order to change your body in a few ways to be more of your preferred gender. You can also do surgeries. But when it comes to wanting to have a voice that matches your preferred gender identity, there isn't really any other option. It's just practice. And there is no real easy way to put this. It is really intimidating to get into because practicing your voice is not like anything I've ever done, ever. Learning to strengthen and exercise your voice is not like flexing your bicep. You don't just know how to do that instinctually. You need to become aware of a whole instrument of muscles that you've probably just been using kind of instinctually and never thought about freaking once in your life. And oh boy, in terms of freaking YouTube, that just ups the difficulty way more. I initially wrote on Twitter a while back that you might notice me and my voice changing a bit over time, which you guys were very supportive of. But if you've been watching my last videos, I likely haven't changed that much. And that's because focusing on your voice and what you've learned doing voice practice while trying to be funny on YouTube and playing something at the same time is goddamn near impossible if you're not like really used to it. You know how Let's Players often have the excuse that they might not notice something or be very good at a video game or might miss some key parts in a puzzle because they're doing a Let's Play and because that takes a lot of brain power doing both things at the same time? Yeah, keeping an eye on your voice as well or focusing on your freaking vocal muscles while you're doing that is just, that's overworking. And it's probably why you haven't noticed anything in these last couple of videos, even since I made that Twitter post. But the reason that I wanted to make this video initially, and the reason that I wanted to even tell this to YouTube in the first place, talk about the issues and bumps and shit that I've been running into while doing voice work, is because that unlike a lot of other transgender people on YouTube, who might as well be sharing this sort of stuff, then I had a very public transitioning. I have been transitioning for practically the entire time that I've been doing YouTube. I've been transitioning a lot even in front of the camera. And because some of the struggles that I faced, especially early in my transition, the struggles I had with feeling alone, feeling like there wasn't a lot of sympathy for what I was doing, there wasn't a lot of understanding for why I had to do these things, why I did them, even if they were painful processes. And I didn't feel like I had a lot of people around me who understood. So it's sort of why that I've decided to be more public about this instead of basically having the entire transition process in the background like a lot of trans people on YouTube do. I'm just going to try to be as transparent with this as possible to hopefully give someone a little bit of closure because I just have this to say. Voice training, transitioning in general, Jesus Christ, is so goddamn hard at times. And I get it. It's so hard. I have a voice coach on, which I know is an absolute privilege and not something everyone has. If you can have a voice coach who can help you along the way on your transitioning journey, that I think that's a really good idea. Obviously not something everyone has available to them, but it can be really nice to have someone by your side who can sort of read your voice, tell you sort of what it needs to go in a specific direction, what kind of work your voice specifically needs. So if it's possible that you could get a voice coach, I would highly recommend it. But I do also know that there's tons of people who've been able to achieve their goals in terms of their voice just completely on their own. And that is admirable in so many ways. And it stands to prove that it is possible. It's possible for everyone to get the sort of voice that they desire. It just takes work. Find specific times of the day where you can try to practice. Actually, I would advise you to explore your voice more than anything, try to use your voice in different ways. Maybe do impressions or something to see if that opens up like a specific setting in your mouth that might feel more easy to add or easy to transition toward your goal. Use the rituals you have in your day, like a shower, a walk, or something, to sing to music or listen to podcasts and try to narrate. Use, if you're reading or anything, wonderful. Try to read aloud and use your voice more, because it's also a lot about strengthening your voice. And I know this is no voice training video. I don't know enough about voice training in general to be able to give at all general advice to people about how they should go about voice training. But I just want to say that I sit here and I am optimistic about the future. I hope you are as well, and that I believe in you. I believe you can achieve your goal. You will achieve your goal. It's just about time. And you can, I think the only thing you have control over is how much time it's going to take. But I do believe you will reach your goal eventually. I genuinely do. And yes, I know this is some very sappy shit to have all of a sudden like a video coming out of freaking nowhere, but I felt like it was important because I've been doing a lot of voice work lately, and I've been thinking about it so much. And yeah, I don't know, there were so many people who also resonated with my coming out video, so I am just curious as well how many of you guys are going through these issues sort of in silence, because I haven't heard anything about it. How many people are going through the same kind of struggle. So if you have any sort of struggles or stories that you're willing to share about your experience down in the comments to make the whole situation feel less alone for everyone, then please do share them with me. Share them with us. I think it's only a good thing that we try to stick together on this channel and keep it as much of like an LGBT friendly, welcoming, and also conversing community where we talk about these issues and these difficulties and things we're all going through. So if you'd like to contribute to that, who knows, there's a chance that no one might, but if you do, thank you so very much. And thank you for listening to my stupid late rant. I think I'm also a bit caffeine deprived, so that might be why I'm so sappy. But yeah, genuinely, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.